Hi, I'm attorney Gregory Dell, joined today by attorney Rachel Alters. And today's disability benefit tip is Guardian long-term disability denials and immediate steps you should take if your long-term disability claim has been denied. And Rachel, when we talk about Guardian, they primarily do group disability insurance coverage, but they also have individual disability policies, which doesn't necessarily require an appeal, although sometimes helpful to do an appeal. So for purposes of this video, we'll assume it's a group disability benefit, and certainly we encourage someone to call us specifically if they have what was a Berkshire or a Guardian individual disability policy, which we've handled hundreds of those as well. But from the perspective of whether it's group or individual, the first thing that you know you're going to need as your entire roadmap to get going if someone's been denied is what?
Their denial letter.
Okay. And why? What are you looking for in that? What's the format that should be followed? Why is it so important to you?
It's really important to get the denial letter when Guardian denies a claim, because obviously that's going to be the reason they denied the claim. So it's going to hopefully spell out specifically the reasons why they believe that the claimant is no longer disabled or doesn't qualify for the benefits in the first place. So what they do is they say, you know, we've reviewed your disability claim. We don't think you qualified. This is what we have done. We've reviewed X medical records, and it will list all the medical records that they reviewed. It will also talk about the peer review reports that they've had done by their medical experts, and hopefully in detail describe what their medical experts believed. And it usually states that their medical doctors have disagreed with your treating doctors, and this is why. So that's kind of important, and very important actually, to paint a picture of, you know, what theory they're going with as to why they denied the claim. Then it usually spells out all of the things that they think are needed for them to reverse that denial, whether it's an MRI or an X-ray, more objective evidence, additional medical records, more medical care. That's also very important. And it will also state that they have the right to request the claim file, which is extremely important in these cases because we need to see what exactly the insurance company reviewed. All of the reports, all of their notes should all be contained in that claim file, which can be, you know, up to 2,000 pages long or more. So those are the things that the denial letter will state, and it will also give us an idea when the appeal is due, which will be 180 days from the date of the denial.
And so again, if it's a group claim, then they'll have to file this appeal.
Right.
And you go ahead and get this claim file, which like you said is usually thousands of pages, and you have the policy. And what's unique about what we do versus certainly people trying to do it on their own is that whenever you write an appeal, you're taking into consideration, first of all, language in the policy that's going to determine if they have discretionary authority, which we've done plenty of other videos about, and it's not here that we're going to talk about that, but also understanding the case law that the court's going to apply if the claim gets denied. Now, certainly we want to win every single appeal, but you need to write in such a manner that if you do lose, that you're writing in a way where you're already talking to the judge. And that's where people who handle their own appeals don't have any experience or knowledge to be able to set themselves up in the best position possible to not only win this appeal now, but also have a great appeal and record that we're building that a court's going to look at down the road. And I think that's the art of what's done here. But what I really encourage people to do, and that we do all the time, is to contact you, myself, any of our lawyers for a free initial consultation. And what that involves is reviewing a copy of the denial letter, getting on the phone, talking for 15, 20, 30 minutes, and discussing what we think are the chances of winning the appeal, some strategies that we would put in place, how long this is possibly going to take, what we think the cooperation is going to be from treating doctors, and what it's going to cost also to work with our law firm so that people can plan ahead of time and know not only attorney's fees, but you know, what am I really going to win this? If I don't win, am I still going to get money? All of the issues that we know is of immediate concern for these claimants. So no matter where you live in the country, we really welcome the opportunity to speak with you, and we look forward to the opportunity to discussing a plan to help you get your Guardian long-term disability benefits reinstated.